Hey y'all, can you hear me? I don't have my AirPods in. I'm been a little busy. See if I can get this hooked up real quick. I can cut out the background noise. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, and if you can hear me now, put a 22 in the chat. I'll just switch to my AirPods. Put 22 in the chat if you can hear me now. Okay, we're good, Pantera. Thank you. So what are we watching first, though? Let's see. We're gonna go back to Stella's for sure. Okay. Setting us up the next video to watch here that we left off on Stella Rose's channel. Stella Rose all day. She's great. Let's see. Here we go. Hey Panthera, Star Mama. How y'all doing, love? Aaron's favorite, number 7. My birthday falls on 7. Hey Megs, hey Thor, hey bro, what's up? Hope you're doing okay. Freya, you good, Thor? I'm gonna watch this.
Hi, today is December 4th. It is Sunday, and we are down to the last hour of Aaron's life. There's been a second confession tape that has been located, and I'm going to put the link in the description so you can watch it yourself. It's like 45 minutes long, but what we know now is that the person of interest, which is ATM Richie, his ankle monitor was cut off on October 25th, okay? And then Takeoff dies, the other musical artist, and then Aaron dies. So what we think has happened is he comes back from Walmart, and that's where he encounters the person of interest. Then he texts Kanye at 10:27, "Yo man, let's talk man to man," because Aaron said that he wasn't ready to die. But the last live, the one where there's no chirping, what that is ATM Richie or somebody, I don't know, somebody put Aaron's phone on live, threw it in the Escalade. That's why it was black screen for 10 minutes, because his phone was dying and only had like 1% battery left. But that was a message that basically the job was done. Okay, they took Aaron out. So I don't think that Aaron died in the Escalade at all. ATM Richie said, and I'm gonna play the video. ATM Richie said that he walked in and Aaron was masturbating in his bathroom, and he gave him some bad pills, some bad Percocets. And so then he sat there and was observing him, and Aaron did go on the live. And then when you guys called to do the welfare check, the police never saw him. I'm still going to say, even though I don't have a fact, is that the police never saw him, because if the police were to have seen him and interviewed him like they did previously, like 2 years ago when all this first started, that they would have saved him, because they gave him Percocets. You guys called for the welfare check. Betty sent him away because at that point Aaron was already in the tub at 3 o'clock, and ATM Richie sat there with the toaster and said, if you get up, I'm going to throw this toaster in there, because Aaron tried to escape one time and he did something called tap the blue. I don't, sorry, I'm trying to get all these like terms down. And Aaron tried to get away and he punched him in the head a couple of times and knocked him out and told him, if you get up, I'm going to throw the toaster in the water. So when he felt like he really was dead and wasn't going to get out of that tub, he got up and left. And that was at 4 o'clock. Then goes on this Instagram live to say that he confesses to the murder because he's out on the run. He's a fugitive. He knows that it's only a matter of time before he gets caught, and that he wanted his name to go viral because he could sell records when he was on.
Hey, Truly Boo, what's up? Good to see you, love.
Make money off of selling records because he already knew he was going to go to jail, so he tried to go viral. And so he unblocked Check the Star on that live, and Check the Star told him that he was coming to California. And ATM Richie says that he did it, and like the girl knew so he did have a female accomplice. He tends to say that it was the ex, but I don't know for sure. You'll have to listen on your own. I'm just going to hit some of the highlights. So we know, okay, so let's just all get on the same page. Aaron comes home from Walmart, then goes to the bathroom and started being whatever. And then this guy walks in and gives him the Percocets and makes him take the Percocets because he knows he's going to poison him. Aaron didn't want to do it. And he was like, oh no, you're going to do it. So he took the pills and then he watched Aaron. And then Aaron tried to get away. And that's when he capped him, or whatever they called that, punched him in the head and put him in the bathtub and told him if he gets out of the bathtub, he's going to get electrocuted. Aaron says that, I don't want to die. And he said, well, you're going to die. And Check the Star is next. So it is music industry related. Maybe he wanted a record deal with Kanye. I'm not ruling anything out.
Talking about Trip.
Trip?
Trip.
No.
Nigga. But PNB rock your ass, nigga. Man. Yep, you better not get caught at the motherfucking Roscoe's, nigga.
Oh my God, this is like the best drama and it's like not happening.
Hey, who is Tony? He don't got no other fake pages, bitch.
He said, who's Jeremy?
What's the drama about? I'm gonna get that nigga. I'm gonna kill him like I did Aaron Carter. Damn, that nigga really died. I really smoked his ass in the bathtub, shot him 3 times.
Oh my God.
Damn, that's how you really died, though? Yep. Stop bullshit. Respectfully. That died in the bathtub, got shot 3 times. Respectfully. Bah, bah, bah. Damn. That's me. That's what it sounds like.
Like shots to the head, not gunshots. That's not the way I took it.
Hey, but look, what I was saying though is damn, that nigga had relationship problems with his girl, man. Me and his girl killed him. Man, I ain't dry snitching, but that damn, his girl probably whacked his ass though. Me and his girl did. That nigga is from California, I think.
No, he's not. He's not no more. He's dead. He's from dead.
Nah, real talk, that nigga died in the bathtub though.
Yeah, I caught his ass in the bathtub, 3-5. 5. That's all it took. He was in there jacking off.
That's
He was
crazy.
sitting there jacking off.
I'm gonna have to go see that shit for myself though.
Hi, everybody. Stella Rose here. If you want to submit a tip about a person, a fugitive on the run, you would just go to Google, hit U.S. Marshals Most Wanted, and then click on the link, usmarshals.gov. And then this screen will come up and it'll ask you if you want to submit, and then you go through the process. Because like right now, I'm going to submit a tip because I'm going to submit a tip because I have evidence that states that somebody who likes to go to restaurants and run up bills and walk out because they're not going to pay that bill. Okay. So this person of interest can be easily found. They just have to alert the restaurants in the area, and they're never high-end restaurants. They're usually like family style restaurants, that there's going to be somebody in there who likes to wear designer clothes, but not always dresses like a rapper, musical artist, goes out to eat, sometimes by himself, sometimes with a woman and kids, and then they walk out on the bill. And so you only will see him one time. And when you do see him, please dial 911 and hit YouTube live record or your video record or something, because what they did was they took a drug trafficker and put him on house arrest, which was basically just monitoring him. That's not stopping him, okay? That's like putting a lion in a room with no door, but you put the baby gate up, okay? So if you're really interested in having justice for Aaron, then, or anyone else who's a victim of domestic violence or anything like that, this is what this story is about. We are documenting that we are providing information to the authorities, and we're doing it because we want to see change as we the people. So I encourage you to step up today and do the same thing and start submitting all of your leads to a place that can really utilize them. Now we're showing everybody here. You want to know if we're documenting the authorities? We're documenting everything. I'm telling you right now, I'm submitting a tip. Okay, I'm doing mine off camera, but I'm telling you right now, old girl Stella over here always does what she says she's gonna do. I'm gonna submit this tip, and we're gonna see if this gets anywhere. And if you want to submit a tip, the more people that submit a tip, it's like the squeaky wheel get the juice. So even if you're just submitting the tip that you watch this YouTube channel that I'm gonna, with the second confession, I'm gonna put in the comment section, that's still you submitting a tip. The more people that submit the tip in the same subject, they're going to investigate. So this is how we get there. Everybody's got to put their vote in if you want the authorities to do something. So, I mean, the only thing that we can do is try, and the only thing that we can do is document it. And then that way it proves that we didn't just try, we actually did it, okay? Because we're showing everyone the process of how basically, this is a homicide, works when we're all pro se. Thank you everybody who is liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on my YouTube channel. I am a true crime author, and I have written 2 books so far, and I'm currently writing 2 other books. And my handle is Stella Rose All Day. You can purchase my books on Amazon, Kindle, and the paperback for Hush Money, the sequel. I wrote 2 books. The first one is called Shattered Windows, and it's a memoir, and it talks about how I cooperated with the FBI in regards to a lawyer who stole my $125 million inheritance. And the FBI told me that if I knew what was good for me, I would keep my mouth shut and that they weren't going to offer me any protection because they knew that the legal mafia was a real thing and they weren't going to, run into the house and be the firefighter because they figured I was the one that started the fire in the first place. Anyway, I ended up getting into a mob attack and became disabled. So I started writing the books because I wanted other people to know, if you're going to be a whistleblower, just know that they protect the criminal. If you're looking for justice in the legal system, everything is paper trail. They could not ignore us. They ignored Aaron, but they can't ignore us because we're an army, right? Aaron's army. And my point is that I documented everything in my memoir because if anything ever did happen to me, people would know who to go after. And then in the sequel called Hush Money, I document the life of what being a whistleblower does to you. And I basically don't recommend it. Like, I'm already pretty much disabled. So, I mean, they took everything away from me a long time ago. And now I'm just living my best life. But I like to do it on my terms, which is quietly. One more thing I just want to say about that one last confession video. It just came to my mind. He was on the road at 4:00 a.m. because that's from 3 to 4, it's the darkest, but from 4 a.m. going forward, daylight comes in. And so that's why when the first confession that we heard, it was daylight in the back, somebody's driving him. Okay. The second confession tape, which is really the first one, right? But we put the cart before the horse throughout this whole case. It's at 4 a.m. So that's how we finally got to the last hour of Aaron's death. Okay, namaste. If you feel like you really like my channel and you want to support my work, I would appreciate anybody who purchases copies of my book of Amazon. Thank you. Love you. Okay, so this is what they call the money shot. This is the video that is the actual first confession. We're gonna go back. Hold on.
It's not happening.
Hey, who is telling you? Yeah, you hear me?
He don't got no other fake pages, bitch.
So, what's the drama about?
I'm gonna get that nigga. I'm gonna kill him like I did Aaron Carter.
Damn, that nigga really died.
I really smoked his ass in the bathtub, shot him 3 times.
Okay, so hold on a minute. This was being recorded 11/5, which was Saturday, but it was at night, 4:00 in the morning. So he knew that Aaron was in the tub before the news knew that Aaron was in the tub. It's called the money shot. Okay, so this is what they call the money shot. This is the video that is the actual first confession. We're gonna go back. Hold on.
It's not happening.
Hey, who is telling you? Yeah, you hear me?
He don't got no other fake pages, bitch.
So, what's the drama about?
I'm gonna get that nigga. I'm gonna kill him like I did Aaron Carter.
Damn, that nigga really died.
I really smoked his ass in the bathtub, shot him 3 times.
I'm replaying this a little bit because it's only a minute some long, and there's kind of a lot of information in this 1 minute,
4:00 in the morning. So he knew that Aaron was in the tub before the news knew that Aaron was in the tub. It's called the money shot. Okay, so this is what they call the money shot. This is the video that is the actual first confession. We're gonna go back. Hold on.
It's not happening.
Hey, who is telling you? Yeah, you hear me?
He don't got no other fake pages, bitch.
So, what's the drama about?
I'm gonna get that nigga. I'm gonna kill him like I did Aaron Carter.
Damn, that nigga really died.
I really smoked his ass in the bathtub, shot him 3 times.
Okay, so hold on a minute. This was being recorded 11/5, which was Saturday, but it was at night, like 4 o'clock in the morning. So he knew that Aaron was in the tub before the news knew that Aaron was in the tub. It's called the money shot.
Okay, that's all she has for now. You're welcome, Max. Hey. Sorry I wasn't talking. I tried to listen. What's next? You want me to play Pantera? I play all the Stella Rose stuff. Let's go see if Lila Chat or Laws has anything posted. I love Lila Chat. I want to super chat them. I don't know if they do super chats or. And here's a video. Jay Reeves in the life. Aaron Carter, Lombard, Illinois vlog show. 3 months ago. Y'all want to watch it? It's something different. Looks like Aaron was happy here. Let's watch. See what it is. I like watching old stuff too. See what we got here. I've never seen this. So.
Pretty sure it was this one. Looks good. Gotta get the hat babies for the show. He's getting ready. Don't mind that look like a mess, but it'll be good in a second. I'm pretty sure it was this one.
The show sounds good. The show was good. The sound system was really good.
Really? It was so good as shit.
No, they want to be.
I'm capital P, I write the president, count president. Portuguese on her knees, mopping down a P.
Was she on the show though? She paid $500 to kick it with us.
No way.
He let me squeeze and she leave cause she keep the P. Private suite, bitch, I'm pushing P. Purple paint, pussy paint. Push P, I'm pushing P. Yeah. I pop a P, I'm paranoid. I can't sleep, my pockets deep. That rest on me, why they watching me? Oh man. Okay, bought a P, not a pill of pork.
Roll it.
Push P.
Roll it, you know what I'm saying?
Push P. I just push a cup of water. I did. Push P, red band.
This nigga flows on me, you know what I'm saying? Rolling on the polar, better watch your homie, you know what I'm saying?
She simply push. I never saw up, now we finally touched. I never, she ready to get in the streets.
I think I made a bitch sound like that one time. She said, like, yo, she felt like a dope. You gotta stop this. It's like, yeah, you've done a lot of drugs.
Same as last night.
The dog. Hey.
Cop new hammers for my beat. We don't want to
Show babies, Lombard, split babies about to hit it.
They give you a card, so me and Big are opening again.
she leave cause she keep the P. Private suite, bitch, I'm
I took the trust on a burger. Would you take me in on a fly? No. Say it wrong. Would you take me in? You never will. Go on, tight. She don't want me sight. One day she gon' find. You say not to shame. You say not to say. I can see it all. So make me know the fact. You wanna got it all. You stop. No time. Take the time. But we be there all the time. So time.
Push P, paranoid. I keep you sleep with pockets deep. Got rest on me, why they watching me? Push a P, push a P, push a P, push a P.
And
That's horrible.
yo, this is the funniest shit. Somebody better like clip this for me. I'm a shit show. Someone said, you guys are stupid. I'm a nice person. Zelda. Buffalo wings. I can't even eat these usually, but I'm like. Most people would be like, no, I'm not paying for that. I'm like, why not? Can't do that. Some guy's gay that has a job like that. Whoever it was, probably got a horrible pizza. Sausage. Good guess. And then sausage and ham. Next time, stuffed crust, please. Let's spam the chat how I just got pranked with a $100 pizza order. I paid for it. Now the man down and I ain't playing around. Around. There's 2 boxes, cookies and wings. The worst prank. I'm enjoying it anyway. It's like I pranked the trolls back. So somebody just pranked me with a $100 Domino order. So I couldn't do the man like that. I couldn't let him, you know, I got a lot of pizza to go through. And then the wings and shit. And he fucking was pissed. Talking about how my girl said, sent this to me and then we're gonna pay it in quarters. What the fuck? I think I'm like 3 down. So they pranked him. Most people wouldn't do that. Run back out to the car and be like, yeah, I'm gonna pay you because it's stupid how you were treated. Hey, Shelly. Jack, you're not gonna believe this shit, bro. This shit was funny as fuck, dog. Like, dog, this shit was like that. You know how we are, bro. And they done this shit like,
just save me some pizza, man.
bro. I've got pizza for fucking days, dog. We could survive at least 3 weeks in an apocalypse, bro. I swear to God, right now, bro, on my mama, like, I got cookies, wings. I can't eat. You know, I for myself.
I know you're a little fat ass. I know you ordered everything on the menu.
But I made you a beat. I made you a beat, and I just finished it.
You gonna record me?
It's so fucking dope to remember man down as you playing around. Yeah, and then you know the sounds that you go around. You know, hey, remember Yodi?
Yes.
A Yodi vibe, but that's all our vibes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, so they ordered $90 worth of pizza, doc, and I was like, you know what? I can't do it. And the man was about to leave. He was cool, but I was like, I can't do him like that.
You gave him free pizza?
And he said, do you know a Melanie? And I'm like, yeah, that's my girl. Wow, what's up? He said, oh, she said she's just getting back from Vegas.
Weird.
And that I was going to be paying in quarters.
Weird. What the heck?
Bro, that prank went so sideways. Somebody pranked me, bro. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to let the dude fucking...
That's really funny. I ain't gonna lie with you. But I'm on my way. I'll see you in a little bit, brother. You know the vibes. Turn up when I get
bro. Love you,
safe.
Love you. One. So I look forward to doing what I'm doing more. A very amazing person told me about it. Ow. That was definitely me on a guitar case. Amazing what I did. Very like time that crazy. Oh yeah, buddy. Do I ever leave my house? Why would I have to when it's 4,200 square feet and I have everything I need here? It's like a playground. Like, why would I have to? Where am I gonna go? I'm a touring musician. What are we eating? We are eating prime rib. Okay. From a really good place. Some stuff from a baked potato. No, bro, it's so windy out right now. I gotta open up my windows so I can create a draft in this house. Don't you hate when I play my copyrighted music and tracks and I can stop you from... I buy my own shit. Thanks. Removed from live. Hell yeah, I do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. You know what time it is? Time to eat. This motherfucker really think these plastic shit is not worth it. Yeah. Push that shit, man. Like what I just did was amazing. And it was so. I just want to say thank you to Trisha. Amazing. Yo, this is the craziest win in a long time outside. It's really on some like wild ass shit. You see? Ooh, that's some horse ass. Here's my forgetting not to remix. Yo. Have I gone to see the properties? They're 100 feet away from the house. The National Forest is right here. Like 100 feet. I roll around in them every day. I got to destroy. Oh, that horse ride got me right in the movie. This is not crescent moon. This is serenity. This shot is awesome. got tongue half the time ready. I'm gonna kill that shit. Ah, no, so that plastic knife ain't cutting it. No, it ain't cutting it, but it is cutting it. Oh, Douglas gonna get some. She already knows she is. She has a raw diet. She eats only raw steak, bro. Rock it. Like, it's gone already. Damn, bro, you crazy. I can order from a nice restaurant. This is how you keep it. I left to order the pound now. Hi, bird. This was a pound and a half. Well, medium. Hard to chew, huh, Zelda? Good girl. One more. Let's go. Finish. Come on. Do you understand how much I love Velvet? Now, I'm really tired. Watch Spider-Man. Probably. Some homework to do tonight. See the shit I'm doing. You wanna ride with me, yeah. Ain't no day with you, yeah. Yeah. But I can't say anything. If you don't wanna know what you're gonna do. Know what you're gonna do. Zelda. We're watching a movie tonight. There's Wendy. Got my babies. Boom. Ooh, this one bad. Put them in the safe. Oh, wait, you see the new AR-15 I got. It's crazy. That's how my hair color was supposed to come out. I'll get it there. Some way. Oh, the gun show. Oh, you just got blocked. Keep you. Have I ever been to a gun show? Have you? My dad was a military policeman and had over 500 weapons. What about you? I've been about 300 days. Forgive me if I'm silent. I've been alone violent. People love getting hit with violations on Instagram, don't they? Yeah, it's good out here. They love to fight. Little fighters. How big is that huge house that we use in the West Wing? This big. This would be the West Wing. My master bedroom, right? One. So go downstairs. All right. This would be considered my east. All the way over here would be the west. You feel me? Did y'all feel me? I woke up night and still. If you're lucky and I find my man, it's sweaty. Oh my god, look at my curtain. Come back inside. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, this is a very dope studio. I have an incredible collection of guitars. Martins, Telecasters, Taylors, Yamahas. I have one of the rarest DW drum kits in the world. I cherish that drum kit so much. It means a lot to me. That on. Thank you. Then I got another guest bedroom. Another guest bedroom right there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bedrooms house. What about you? In the grand scheme of things, do you think it equates to happiness? Because it doesn't. There it is. Hey, she call me up in the nighttime. Every time I think about you. In a lifetime, what you gonna do? I try to put a good situation. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you have a big house. You lose shit. Let's go downstairs, Seth. Come on, Ziggy. Lead the way. Yeah, baby. What's that? What's that? Good, stay on the way. Keep going. Yeah, talk about a workout, bro.
Following developing news tonight in Lancaster, where pop star Aaron Carter has died at the age of 34.
Yeah, the troubled performer grew up in the limelight, but he was in and out of rehab several times in his short life.
The street is now cleared. People have been moving in and out of that home behind me all day. And tonight we heard from some of those closest to Aaron Carter, and they all say the same thing. They all share stories of a very kind, loving, caring, humble, yet troubled young man.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? Here I am in Lancaster, California. Lancaster is about an hour north of Los Angeles. It is surrounded by desert. Lancaster, Palmdale. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I've done a lot of videos from up in this area, and I love coming up here. It's beautiful. Now, this particular part of Lancaster I've never been in. It is far from the rest of the city, to say the least. And here today, I'm going to do a video about Aaron Carter. I've gotten so many requests to do a video about Aaron Carter. He passed away on November 5th of this year, so just 11 days ago. And I've never probably had any, the amount of requests I had to do something on Aaron Carter is just out of control, like with messages and comments on YouTube. And I was debating whether or not, like, how do I do it? Because first of all, he just passed away. He's been cremated. There's no grave yet. Usually on my videos, I go to graves, but there is a memorial to him outside of the house where he passed away, which is right up here. So I'm going to go over there and we're going to talk more about Aaron Carter. And with me are two friends of mine. This is Jeff and Britt. They have a channel called 909 Adventures. They're desert dwellers.
Yes, and this is far out here.
Right.
It took us just as long to get here as it did for you.
That's
And
right.
We're up here.
Yeah. It took me no time at all, probably about an hour to get here from Hollywood. About an hour. But, you know, like, if I left an hour later, I would have been stuck in traffic.
Yeah, you definitely would have.
Yeah, but it's far. So it's weird that a celebrity lives not only in Lancaster, but this far out of Lancaster.
And this basic of a neighborhood.
Yeah. It's a beautiful. I mean, look at these houses. They are nice houses all around us. And Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
I worked at a record store, CD store in the 90s, early 2000s. So I knew Backstreet Boys, of course. Backstreet Boys Instinct were huge. And then Aaron Carter, Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys, his little brother, released an album called Aaron Carter, where he's jumping up the cover of the album. I remember he's jumping up on the cover. Like,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
yeah, like a little blonde kid. This had bubblegum pop, catchy songs. So it's a little out of my, like, you know, we listened to it at the record store, CD store, because we had to listen to everything, you know, put it on.
Right.
And they're catchy. There's no doubt. His first albums had some catchy stuff on it. And Britt, you're kind of the age where you knew Aaron Carter, right? And Instinct, Backstreet Boys. You were a fan?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Britney Spears, that whole thing. I mean, and Nickelodeon. He was on a lot of Nickelodeon shows.
I remember him on Disney Channel. Lizzie McGuire.
Right.
It's her Christmas special, Singing I Want Candy.
Yeah. So
you didn't have to be a fan of him to even know who he was, because he was everywhere. Billboards, magazines, commercials, again, TV shows.
Right.
Like, I wasn't a fan. I'll admit that, but you knew who he was.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a different age group. You know, when it's something like that, it's definitely made for a specific demographic. But you can also like Backstreet Boys music was not made for my demographic. I was listening to hip hop and, you know, grunge and rock. But I love a good pop song. I'm a sucker. I love pop music, and I'm unabashedly a Backstreet Boys and Instinct fan. So I knew of Aaron Carter, and when I heard that he passed away, it was, you know,
shock.
And we were just discussing before we started to film, like, why has this become such a huge story when he was kind of out of the spotlight? He wasn't really on the spotlight. He was really in the spotlight, but more for his troubles.
But before he passed away, he started getting back in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about him going into rehab.
Right. And if you know House of Carter, right, the TV show, the one with one season, the reality show. But when a celebrity, so there's a lot of people like of your age group that, you know, the same age as Aaron Carter, you know, that remember him, remember those videos, remember him. And so it's just, it's a shock. It brings you right back to your youth and the connection you had with the artist. And so we're going to talk more because I have something else I want to say about Aaron Carter, but let's walk over to the house right now and talk. And you see a green dumpster right there, and that is where Aaron Carter's house is. If you look on Google Street View, the house looks a lot different.
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? Like they've changed. He changed it, I guess, or I know he bought it for $600,000.
Really?
Yeah, and was selling it recently. Was trying to sell it for $800,000.
Huh.
And a house like this size with a pool in the back, that's gonna be a $2 to $3 million house in LA.
Yeah,
Easy,
exactly.
easy.
Because you're tying it to a celebrity.
Right. So here is Aaron's house. Wow. So let's go and take a look at what the memorials. The house, yeah. You see lots of people have come out and left a lot of stuff here for him. Wow. Flowers, teddy bears, a lot of candles.
Well, that's what they post it for. If you can't.
Well, you can see right there, there's yellow caution tape for the police because they were investigating the scene, and still there, still hanging off the side there. Wow. So I guess what we should talk about is how he passed away. And he had a housekeeper, correct?
Yes.
And she was apparently a homeless lady that he took in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that he took in to help look after the house. And she discovered him in the bathtub. No, I think it's hours. It wasn't a couple days. Yeah, it was a few hours. Now, not to be too graphic, but I know that she found him on, I believe, the Saturday morning. He'd probably been, his dog was in the room barking. So she went in because people had been trying to contact him. So she went in and there was a bad smell and the water had turned a different color. So that means it means he had been dead for quite a while. Prescription drugs found nearby and compressed air canisters,
Basically
which is duster,
Yeah.
computer duster.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I mean, that's a thing people do is they huff compressed air, but it can cause seizures, it can cause heart attacks, and it can cause sudden death. Yeah. And it's a thing it's dangerous. It gives you a feeling, as I've read, I've never done it, of euphoria. It's a quick high, doesn't last long. It's like kind of like whippets, right? Like with whipped cream, people used to do that, but it's a little more powerful and it's not something you want to mess with.
That stuff should be outlawed.
Yeah. So his after this, I bet you there's going to be more about it. But I know that the maid called 911. The neighbors heard something going on. I'm not sure which house it was, and they were trying to come over to help, but she wouldn't let them in at first.
She didn't let the police or somebody
Or
else.
the neighbors heard on the scanner. And
Right.
came running over.
That's
they
right.
were gonna help,
and
but
she wouldn't let him in.
But she also wasn't gonna let
She
the
didn't let the
paramedic-
sheriff's department
Yeah,
in.
okay, the sheriff's in. I don't
Bizarre.
know.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah. It was quite a scene here. It was quite a scene all the way around here. That's for sure.
Crews that are here. There's also a lot of paparazzi here. Now, Martin wasn't at the house when Carter died. Deputies say at 11 o'clock this morning, they responded to an emergency medical call of a possible drowning on Valley Vista Drive here in Lancaster. They say a house sitter found Carter in the bathtub unresponsive and called 911.
And that's the house right there. Yeah, that's right. We were just talking. Yeah, it was close to his birthday.
Yeah.
Now, the list of issues Aaron had is lengthy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just reading them, the stuff with his family, restraining orders from his own family, from his brother, his sister.
Yeah.
Another sister of his died 10 years ago.
They're almost the same thing.
Yeah.
And from almost the same situation.
They found her in the bathroom
In the
also.
shower, right?
Right.
Yeah, she fell, hit her head.
And allegations that he made against his sister of molestation.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. I mean, he had he was in and out of rehab many times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, this is you think about this cute little kid from the 90s and you think about everything he went through, but when you think you had it all, or somebody had it all, it doesn't
add up.
No, it doesn't add up. And but mental health can happen to anyone. Mental health
It's just
issues.
like you never know what anybody's going through. They could
Exactly.
put a smile on their face and be
Right.
Money doesn't make you immune to anything.
Yeah, and there's clips of there's super cuts, they call them, of Aaron Carter being crazy for 10 minutes straight, so to speak. They call it on YouTube. I was watching some of it where he just makes outlandish allegations, claims about his career and about his fame.
Right.
But you never know what he's joking about or what he's being serious about. But he how much did you say he was worth when he passed?
He claimed, from what we found on the internet, that he was worth over 200 million. Well, he claimed that to Oprah, right?
Yes, on Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah interviewed him, claimed he was worth over 200 million at his height. But we found at the time of his death, he was only worth 400,000.
Right.
Which is maybe the value of this house.
Less than the value.
Yeah.
Less than the value. Wow. But yeah, in and out of rehab many times, struggling with bipolar disorder, right?
Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
There was one more, but I don't remember.
So he's self-medicating a lot. Yeah. But the house is definitely empty right now. There's not too much going on here. He lived here, he lived here by himself. He left behind a little baby boy.
He's almost, no, he's almost.
Almost,
one.
yeah, he's 10 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's 10 months old or something.
On the 22nd.
Yeah.
So, but he was estranged from his girlfriend, right? Fiance.
Off and on again, fiance,
Right. So were they? Because she was here at the scene. She was here that day of. There's pictures of her here, up against this wall and standing outside. So she came to the scene. She was very distraught, as you would expect. Yeah. So we're thinking that is probably more like a game room and master bedroom. Looks like it's right up there. I would assume so. Something I was thinking about though, I was thinking about Amy Winehouse, who is another, Anna Nicole Smith. When we watch these celebrities deteriorate for entertainment almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Amy Winehouse, we watched her go from this beautiful, vivacious, famous singer, and we watched her mental state deteriorate through the years, and she was hounded by paparazzi. Same with Anna Nicole Smith, and it was almost a form of entertainment to laugh, you know. And I'm guilty of it too, of watching, videos of them being like, "Wow, they're crazy, they're nuts." And Aaron Carter is kind of the same thing. When you heard that he died, it's almost like, yeah, of course, you're
shocked.
You're shocked, but you're
how surprised you're not.
Say that again.
You are shocked by how surprised you're not.
Right, and that's not a good way to be.
Yeah.
That's not, because we see these people and we watch them. Like there's so much stuff you can watch in Aaron Carter in interviews where he's obviously under the influence of something, or he's making outlandish allegations, and then you're going to read stuff about him and his family, and it's like watching like a circus or a sideshow. But these are people's lives,
right?
And Aaron Carter's obviously suffering, and like I said, I'm guilty of it too. So I'm not being saying I don't do that, but it's when you think about it, it's like, why do we do that as a society? Why is that entertainment almost like a subculture of entertainment to watch people go through these things?
It's what's put in front of us, and we've become accustomed to it.
Right.
I was gonna say it's sad that we're all getting used to it.
Right. Yeah, we are. Yeah, because I mean, Aaron Carter if you follow pop culture, like I follow pop culture quite closely, and he always popped up in something, or there's always an interview with him, or always something. He's on a radio show, and he seemed to have a pretty aloof, presence. He seemed to have a sense of humor about himself, but he also seemed a little delusional about where he was in terms of success, or in terms of. But I mean, saying he's written the greatest hip hop song, the greatest rap song of all time, and it's coming out, But he's for a lot of '90s kids, he's a beloved person. This is the house, so I hope this is what you want to see.
Can't really get to the door.
No, can't really get to the door, but we'll see what that sign says. So we were discussing coming out here and meeting up here today. We filmed together before. I've actually filmed like 3 or 4 videos with you, and they're coming. Exactly. Everybody watch my channel knows Jeff.
Yeah.
You were in a couple of videos, but I've got lots more coming with you that we filmed. I got to edit them and get to them. But one thing that we were talking about is we could actually stand out here and do a 3-hour video talking about Aaron's success and Aaron's troubles. They're lengthy. Yeah. I could put like bullet points on the screen of like just month by month.
There's so much about him.
There's so much about it for a guy 34.
Yeah,
34 years old,
almost 35, right before his birthday.
Right.
A month away.
And there's so much, like with what he went through with his family and with substance abuse, with his career, with everything. But I think what we're gonna do is just, we're here at the house. This is where Aaron Carter, famous pop star, passed away. He leaves behind a child, and he leaves behind a lot of fans. This memorial here, if he lived in Hollywood, or New York City, it would be huge. It would be huge. But this is far to get out to.
How many people really know he lives here?
Yeah. Well, I think he talked about living in Lancaster on a few videos, probably, or something. But yeah, I mean, low profile for sure.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't think because he threw wild parties or played his own music very loud
Oh, really?
out here too, which lots of musicians do. Prince did
Yeah.
that. U2, Bono at his house, they play their own music loud.
Right.
You know, you want to hear
But
sure.
they live in a neighborhood like this.
Right now, so I think what he wasn't necessarily he's keeping a low profile by living in Lancaster. I think it was affordability.
Right.
You know, like I said, a house like this, he bought it for $600,000. A house like this in Culver City or in Silver Lake, Los Angeles, it's going to be $2 to $3 million at least.
Exactly.
It's got a big, beautiful pool. But yeah, so I think, and they did a lot of work because this was not here originally. I don't know if there's the steps up to here.
The doors are new.
Yeah, and different color.
Yeah, even on Google Maps, the house is different.
Oh, it's red.
It doesn't look like this
Yeah.
on Google Maps.
I think it's red.
He even said he lived in this.
Yeah. It looks completely different. No, really, the landscape is a lot different. Yeah. He's missed by fans, friends, family, and as I always say, when it comes to anything to do with mental health or substance abuse, judge not, lest ye be judged, and especially when it comes to mental health. We're all now learning more and more about mental health.
Yeah.
When I was young, it wasn't something that was really.
No, it's just something that
You just said that person's crazy.
Yeah.
They're nuts.
And that was it.
And now it's not. Not only can you not say that, but you shouldn't say that because you don't know what the person is going through. And Aaron Carter. Right.
Back in the day, they lock you in a hospital for the rest of your days.
And Aaron Carter, he was, outlandish and kind of with all this stuff, but he's still a human being and he's struggling, and it's sad.
I think he was like that too because he liked the attention.
He did like attention.
He's not as famous as he once was, and maybe that's part.
But that's the thing, right? When you're that young and you get famous and then you're not, but you're still trying to hang on to it. You're doing different things. He's trying. He's working on a lot of music,
Yeah.
He's working on music. And now a couple of his albums are back in the top 100.
Oh,
because of his death, which happens with every celebrity. I was going through the top 100. I was like, wow.
Is that because people keep playing it?
People buy them. Yeah. People are like, oh, I remember Aaron Carter. Like a lot of people, maybe don't follow the pop culture scene as close. They're like, what? Aaron Carter? I remember. Oh, I remember I liked one of his songs or his album. They don't have it anymore. They buy it. It happens with every celebrity.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a walk back. But here's the house.
I can get it.
Oh, sorry. So Jeff just took a quick look at what the sign says on the door.
It zoomed up really close.
Yeah. And what does it say?
It's basically under management by a property management company.
Oh,
That's just
okay.
their info.
So, because the house is for sale.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you could still want to go see it.
Right.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to be allowed in for a while.
Yeah.
I think the investigation is done. It's kind of a open and shut case, like there's no foul play suspected, but there's no official cause of death released yet.
Yeah.
We should say that.
Probably
There's,
waiting on hospital.
and he has been cremated, no grave. But yeah, I mean, it's going to come back. I think accidental drowning due to substance abuse. And here's some pictures online of what the house looks like inside. All right, Jeff, Britt. So let's say your channel again, 909 Adventures.
909 Adventures.
Everybody, please go and subscribe to the channel. You'll see desert videos, abandoned places. It's very, very cool. You'll see me on a couple of
he's got,
videos.
like 2 or 3 videos with.
Yeah. We have so much fun. They have 2 beautiful daughters who just adorable. I love those little
Pain
kids.
in the butt.
Oh, they're paying the butts to you, but to me, I just give them candy. I just give them candy when I show up and I leave.
Hello, y'all. I wasn't even following chat, y'all. I'm sorry, I was watching this stuff. Y'all got a whole conversation going. I'm lost. I ain't even gonna try to catch up. I think I'm gonna end this for the night. It's getting late. I got to start getting ready for bed. I go to bed early most of the time. But thank y'all for coming. Y'all have a good night and talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night.